Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Violet, and we have another objective cleared. Boop! Number 2. The Stony Cliff Titan. That one has now been done. You can even see the order here. So first we got the Bug badge at the Cortana Gym, then we got the Rock badge from defeating the Stony Cliff Titan. Which is nice. So next objective, we're going to go for the next gym battle here at the Artisan Gym. And then we'll either then go for Team Fire or the Team Stars Fire Crew or the next gym badge over here. I think that's going to be what we're going to do next. We also have something we can do up here as well, so we'll see. But for now, let's focus on exploration a bit before we head into Artisan for the grass type gym. So grass, weak to bug, flying, ice, fire. Yeah, grass has a lot of weaknesses, so it's not really that hard to beat. Generally, if you had no problem beating the first gym, you should have no really hard time beating the second gym. So it shouldn't be too challenging. A bit of exploration meanwhile. Let's see. Do a bit more exploration there. Whoa. Good thing Miraidon is very sturdy, so he won't be breaking from a long fall. I don't probably likes it. Jump down here. A bit of some shanks. Look at this one. What's this one? Here we have an interesting Pokemon. This one is called Charcadet. This is interesting because this Pokemon has two evolutions depending on which game you play. It has a different evolution in Scarlet and Violet. It's a fire type, but it also has a second type depending on which evolution you'll get. So let's go with Slam. Damage. Charcadet is also very, very cute. Look how cute he is. Now I will capture him, but I won't be using him because I already have a fire type in my starter. If I had another starter, I will guarantee to use Charcadet. It's a very strong Pokemon, especially its evolutional forms. Both the Scarlet and Violet forms are very strong. I really think they're really good. So I would have used them if I hadn't had the fire starter. Okay, so I don't think we can capture it just like this. Let's go for Great Ball. 1, 2, 3, and we got him. We got Charcadet. This Pokemon's actually a bit, not, I won't say rare, but it's a bit hard to find this one, because usually on a few spots where it's located. Here's Charcadet, the Fire Child Pokemon. Super cute. Its firepower increases when it fights, reaching over 1800 degrees Fahrenheit. It likes berries that are rich in fat. That's an interesting one. There we go. We get TM for Dig. Dig is a very cool, good move. It's a physical ground type move. It's a 2-stage move, which is a bit annoying, but at least when you are dug on the ground, you will be immune to pretty much any damage, with some few exceptions, but the majority of moves will not be able to hit you while you are buried on the ground. Bridges here too if you want to go up again. This one up here as well. Are they connected to each other, or this one is smaller? Let's see where it goes to. Up here. There's more cloves. There's back at the place where we came from. This is where we beat the Stony Cliff Titan in the last episode. We got X defense here. Some more cloves there. If you want to get your cloth of your own, you can do that. But in my opinion, well, Clove is not a bad Pokemon, but he has no evolutions, which makes it a bit of a bummer. I generally don't like Pokemon that don't have evolutions. Especially Pokemon that you get early on. They're a bit of a... yeah, pass for me. Let's have a little trainer bell. We haven't had that in a while. I'm doing a treasure hunt too. And no fresh-faced kid gonna beat me. We'll see. With Christina the student. And she has a Ghastly. Ghastly is a dual type Ghost and Poison. Which is bad for me because I'm weak to poison. Hypnosis. It's gonna fail, luckily for us. I have to use Bubble Beam here because Ghastly is a Ghost type, which means Slam has no effect at all. Mean Look, which is the same as Block from Clough, which means you no longer can escape. Go Bubble Beam again. And this time around, Ghastly is gonna go down. Level 18 on Marill, now comes Murkrow. So Murkrow is a dual type Dark and Flying dual type. It's pretty interesting. But, being a Flying type, let's bring up Pawmi actually. We haven't had Pawmi fight for a long time. I'm sure Pawmi doesn't really do well next gym because Electric type Pokemon doesn't really do a lot of damage against Grass types. But hey, Pawmi will become better later on, so. There's Murkrow. Generation 2 Pokemon, dual type Dark. And the Flying, you can see it's raining. This also causes effect, as you can see, the rain weather conditions. It means water moves increases in power and fire moves decreases in power. Let's go with a Nuzzle. Nuzzle is much lower power than Thundershock, but Nuzzle will always cause a paralyze effect. It's basically a Thundershock that does damage. Or basically a Thunder Wave that does damage. And it's super effective against the Murkrow because it's weak to electric attacks. I'll go for Thundershock next. And Murkrow's gonna go down. Well played, Pawmi. If that's how we battle, I'm sure I'll be able to find your treasure. Well, so far we've gotten 2 objectives done. Oh, Marill is evolving already? That's quickly. We already have Marill from Azurill, and now Marill's become even stronger and more powerful. Here's Azurill. No, Azumarill, I mean. Yeah, Azurill and Marill becomes Azumarill. And this bunny is pretty nice. So here's Azumarill, the Aqua Rabbit Pokemon. By keeping still and listening intently, it can tell what is even in the wild, fast-moving rivers. That's interesting. That means we already have completed the whole Azumarill family. That early. Pretty nice. And yeah, Azumarill is very strong. So now that we have the huge power, which doubles the Pokemon's attack stat, which means if you go for a bit more attack-oriented Pokemon, this Azumarill can deal a lot of damage in no time. That was pretty cool. So it's nice to get the Azumarill leveled up and evolved right now, because we won't really be using Azumarill in next gym because it's a water type, and water Pokemon are probably one of the worst Pokemon types you can use in a grass type gym, considering the fact that your damage is reduced and you'll take super effective damage from grass types, so it's generally a bad thing to do. Fire types are great, poison is great, and flying is great. So all these 3 Pokemon do great. Pawmi can deal damage, but electric damage doesn't really do much damage against grass types, and Nacli, rock type Pokemon, also weak to grass. Let's get Whipper some training. Speaking of fire Pokemon though, it's Growlithe. That's a Generation 1 Pokemon, a fire type. Let's go with Mudshot. Fight, which is a dark type move, we're gonna flinch. He will be unable to move. And how? I'll increase the attack stat by the user of 1. Nutshot comes in. 2 damage. Getting the speed down as well. Let's see if we can capture the Growlithe from this one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and Growlithe. Got him. Here's data for Growlithe. The puppy Pokemon. It's very friendly and faithful to people. It will try to repel enemies by barking and biting. Yeah, we don't want to use Growlithe because, again, we already have a Fire-type Pokemon on our team, so that will be more than fine with us. You really want to join Skiddo? You seem happy. Let's play them. It's a Skiddo we met before. This is a wild one. So Skiddo is a dual-type normal and grass. Normal and grass? Is it maybe pure grass? I think it's normal and grass. Poison tail. Super effective. Try to capture it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and yeah, we got it. So Growlithe and Skiddo joins the team. Oh, nice level up. Not a lot of people know when the headbutt or knuckly. Headbutt is a good move. Normal type move, but it's pretty decently strong. We don't need Rock Throw and Smackdown. And there's no really need to use Rock Throw. Rock Throw is worse than Smackdown. It's basically, it has same power, but it has worse accuracy and it has no secondary effects, while Smackdown can also cause its flying Pokemon to no longer be immune to ground. So let's get rid of Rock Throw. And her headbutt. Here's Skiddo. Oh, is that pure grass type? Okay, I thought it was normal grass. That was Deerling, that's normal grass. So here's Skiddo, the mountain Pokemon. As long as it has sunlight and water, Skiddo can make energy with the leaves on its body, allowing it to live on rocky mountains barren of food. Like photosynthesis, basically. That's interesting. I remember at least Skiddo was a lot of these trailers for Pokemon X and Y. You saw a lot of Skiddo and his evolution form, the Go-Goat, was given a lot of airtime because it was a very different Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not going to use XP candies for now. I'm going to save them. In case I get some new Pokemon that are a bit low level, I need to get him some levels up to catch up. Grab these 2 items here. We're almost in town. We won't be going to Artisan today. We're going to do it tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, but next episode. You know what I mean. With a Pokédoll. Makes us able to run away from every battle. A high potion. High restoration item. Ah, hello. It's a Shuppet. Do you want to play? Let's bring in... You can do this. Another Generation 3 Pokemon is Shuppet. It's a cute one too. The Shuppet is a pure Ghost-type Pokemon, so it's immune to Slam. It's okay with Mudshot and Poison Tail though. Poison Tail is not really good though, because I think Ghosts are resistant to poison. Will-O-Wisp. It's gonna miss on Whooper. Mudshot. Doing some damage. Do it again. On Will-O-Wisp. This will cause a burn on Whooper. Also, physical attacks now they reduce damage, but that's fine. Mudshot is a special attack, not afflicted by reduce of attack stat. Taking some damage from the Will-O-Wisp. The burn. Fine with me. Let's try to get Shuppet as well. 1, 2, 3, and got him. You got Shuppet. 3 Pokemon so far today. Pretty good. with this data for Shuppet. Goes to a Pokemon Generation 3. It feeds on the dark emotions of sadness and hatred, which makes it grow steadily stronger. Whoa. In other words, if you are a negative Nancy, Shuppet will be loving you. Big time. Which is a nasty thought, but hey. You gotta... If you need to survive and need to eat people's negative emotions, then... Well, I guess that works. For some. Another Max Ether, which is very nice. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, you see where we're gonna go. We're gonna go into Artisan. We're gonna try... Probably have to go through the grass trial, I guess. And then we're gonna battle against the gym leader, Brassius. And then we will see what will go from there. Another gym badge is in the horizon. Pretty much. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. I'll see you guys next time as my journey in Pokemon Violet continues.